I chose Brenda Wynn to lead the Office of Neighborhoods because I felt she was the best prepared person in this city, the person who understood and cared about neighborhoods in a unique way. And from my perspective, I think having grown up in this city and lived in this city and gone to school in this city, she felt this call like nobody else.
Well, my mom's a really cool mom. She was a hands-on mom, really active. My mom was the one, I can tell this story about coming into one of my senior dances where my mom agreed to be a chaperone, and there was this big hubbub going on, and my mom was out on the dance floor dancing with my friends. I'm like, oh, why is it always my mom, in the midst? But, that's one of the cool things.
Brenda has a giving heart, a servant's heart. She's a servant leader, and she really wants to help people, but she's so networked. She knows everybody, and everybody knows Brenda. You don't even have to use her last name. She's kind of like Madonna or Cher or something like that. It's just Brenda, and everybody knows who you're talking about.
When you think about the needs of students, I think my mom is one of a great example of how successful a student can be. With good, solid educational background, my mom was able to make it, and I think that is part of her impetus for making sure our public education system in Nashville is very strong.
Without public schools, she'd be nowhere, and Nashville would be nowhere. So thank goodness she was lifted up, because she in turn has lifted up everybody else.
To know Brenda Wynn, to experience her particular kind of leadership is to be inspired, whoever you are. But for a student to see and know Brenda, to know both how she came to be where she is and what she's able to do there, I think is the kind of perfect role model that any child in any city would want to have.
If I were to go into a bookstore and to find an autobiography, I think her name itself, Brenda Wynn, would probably be the title, because there's so much that comes along with that name. So Brenda Wynn, the strong, humble servant who cares about people but always puts family first.